Hey guys, welcome back to Play Candy. So this is just a sneaky peek of what we're going to be getting up to today. It's quite a long one, but I have sped the whole process up for you. This is a bit of my crybaby collection, and in the front here you can see some customs that I've already made, my Frozen set and my mermaid, unicorn and flower. These are all my duplicates. I need my duplicates to make my customs. So I asked you in the last video if you wanted trolls or ladybug. Well, I've decided to do both. So in my next set I'm doing trolls. This is a troll from the brand new movie that's set to be released next year. But for today we're making Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir. So I thought I'd use Gigi because she has these little ears which look quite a lot like Cat Noir's ears, and we're going to use Lady because she already has a base of colour. So look away now guys if you don't want to see Lady being smoothed over for her smooth head. I also have to smooth Gigi's head, and I also used the trunks from Ellie. I've started making some troll dolls. You can see the troll ears are already cut out, but I needed to use the trunks for our ladybug doll, and you will see why in a moment. So I started to build up the trunks with some hot glue. There's one, and there's the other trunk, and we'll do the same thing with that one. I've just built up some layers of hot glue, and then I'm sealing up the gaps in the head. And sealing up Gigi. And then I'm making another layer on top for our little trunk there. Now these are dry and I'll show you what I need them for. Ladybug has got two little ponytails, so I thought that we would use the Ellie trunks to make her little ponytails. Now I'm using a real cherry red to just brighten up Lady's body colour because Ladybug has got a very bright red body. So I'm just going to put a little coat of red. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to be putting glitter on it afterwards anyway, but I just wanted to brighten it up a little bit. And next up I am going to start painting on her mask. Now we need a little steady hand to do this and a very pointy brush. As I said, I have sped this whole process up, so I was actually going a lot slower than this when I was doing the original. So we just make the initial outline of her mask, and then once the shape is there we can fill it all in. So next up we need to draw the little black ladybird dots on her mask. So I decided to use a pen rather than paint just to make the lines a little bit more precise, and they worked out really well. Okay, and I just thought that I would colour in the black dots just to brighten them up a bit as well. Okay guys, and next up we're going to start blacking in those pigtails. Now Ladybug's hair is not actually completely black, she's got like a little bit of a bluish purplish tint to it, so we'll sort that out in a little while. First we're going to put the base of black onto her fringe here. Okay, so there, her hair is almost done. I think I'm going to give her a bit more fringe down the bottom. She's starting to look a lot more like Ladybug now. And whilst I have the black out, I'm going to put a little coat of black over Gigi to start turning her into Cat Noir. Now back onto Ladybug, I'm going to just start brightening up her eyes a little bit and adding back in some white where I've gone over the edges, and I'm also going to just make the eyes a little bit more angled in the corners like Ladybug's. And then I am going to add in that colour that I was telling you about. So this is my sort of iridescent midnighty blue colour, and it is absolutely perfect for Ladybug's hair. So I'm really pleased with the way this colour turned out. I'm just going to put a little layer, whoops, all over her hair. There we go, look at that. Perfect. Now I'm going to get back onto Cat Noir, I think. We're going to need a few layers of this because it's not a very thick colour paint, but I'm just going to start to yellow Gigi's head out. I wasn't sure whether to leave the head black and just do the hair in yellow, but I think Cat Noir has got all that yellow hair around his black ears, so I thought I'd better do that to Gigi. Next I'm going to start painting in that fringe. As you see, it's going to need a few coats to cover up that bright pink. And now I am going to start doing Cat Noir's eyes. Now Cat Noir does not have any white in his eyes at all, they are completely green, so he has very cat-shaped eyes. So I'm going to try and angle these eyes a little bit more, and they're going to be completely dark green for the base of the eye, and then I'm going to do the inner part of the eye a lighter iridescent green. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to relayer all the yellows and relayer the eyes. Just as the coats dry, I'm going to layer them up again. Another layer for the eyes. Okay guys, while that dries, we are going to go back over to Ladybug and we're going to start doing these lovely details to her eyes. So she needs that lovely dark black eyeliner and eyelashes. So I'm putting in the upper line now, and then we'll do a lower line as well. And then I'm also going to darken up the pupils of her eyes just to make them pop. And here go her lashes. Little lower lashes as well. Now I'll do exactly the same for the second eye. And just neatening up some of the marks. And I'm adding some white paint to the sparkle in her eyes. I'm really pleased with that. So back over to Cat Noir. Now I am adding in that iridescent light green centre eye for Cat Noir. And another coat of yellow for that hair. And I'm going to start drawing in the outline for Cat Noir's black face mask. So I need to cover up those pink eyelashes. I'm just doing the outline with my pen, but I'm going to paint it in with acrylic paint. Again, remember, it looked like I was going a bit fast then, but I have sped it all up. So the pupils are going in and they are cat-shaped. And he's got some little lines through the irises of his eyes. And Cat Noir also needs a bit of a twinkle to his eyes, so I'm going to use some white paint just to put some little reflections in there, just to make them twinkle a bit. There we go. Now he needs his black ears. While those ears dry, we are going to head back over to Ladybug because she's just about finished now, but she needs some added sparkle. So I'm going to use some clear nail varnish and I'm going to paint it over the red, leaving out the little black spaces. There we go, and once I've got some clear nail varnish in place, I am going to use my extra fine twinkly red glitter and I'm going to sprinkle it over the varnish. And I'm going to just do the same thing to the arms and legs. Okay guys, now I'm just clearing off that glitter from the black dots because I'm now going to do exactly the same thing to the black dots. I'm going to put my clear nail varnish onto the little black spaces and then we're going to use some black glitter very carefully . And try just to get it over the little black spaces and not to mix in with the red. Okay guys, now I'm just dusting off the excess glitter. I'm going to use the clear nail varnish again to colour in the mask because this will make it lovely and glossy and make her mask really pop. Look how shiny and lovely that looks. And it will also help to protect the paint from cracking. I'm so pleased with the way she's turned out so far. I love her little mask. I love her hair colour. I think she's come out really well. Okay guys, I'm going to let her dry and I'm going back over to Cat Noir. Now I'm just putting a tiny dot of glitter over the irises and then I'm going to use this lovely green glitter into those eyes. And I'm going to put a tiny little bit of just a clear white glitter in his hair. And then I'm going to black glitter his ears. just for a bit of added sparkle. I'm not going to do his whole body, I don't think he needs it, but it's just nice to have little bits to pop. And then I'm going to do the same thing with his mask. I'm going to paint it all this glossy, lovely clear gloss. I have been a little bit messy with the glitter of his eyes, as you can see. Now Cat Noir has a little bell around his neck, so I'm going to use this gold paste, and then into that I'm adding a little gold bead. And there you go. I'm going to leave those to dry, and Cat Noir is just about done. Now Ladybug is all dry, but she needed a couple of little red hair bows for her hair bunches. There we have it. And that is my final finishing touch. So here is Cat Noir all finished with his glittery hair and his glittery black ears, his lovely shiny green eyes and glossy mask. His little golden bell has now dried, and he's got that lovely jet black suit. And here is Ladybug. Look at that lovely iridescent blue hair and her lovely glossy eyes and mask, and her lovely little twinkling ladybug costume, and her little ribbons tied onto her bunches, and that's me done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this miraculous transformation. I love making these customs. I'm going to be back really soon doing the trolls, so don't miss that. I've started them already. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe. And I'll see you really soon, guys. Lots of love. Bye-bye.